Alright, so I had this whole video ready to go with Nintendo Direct predictions for tomorrow, and no Mega Man 11 spoilers, they're here. So basically, some data was pushed early to the Nintendo eShop prior to the Direct tomorrow, and they do basically reveal that yes, we're getting Mega Man 11 news tomorrow. It's happening, it's official. I've seen the spoilers myself, but I'm going to tell you right now, they're not that bad. Unless you consider the Robot Master names a spoiler. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a link to the spoiler in the description below. I'm not going to talk about it in this video. I'll talk about it in full detail when we see the Direct together tomorrow. But if you want to spoil yourself, there it is in the description. Go get it, I guess. But yeah, that was pretty much the big news out of the spoilers though, was the name. So it's whatever, it doesn't invalidate my video. So that said, please enjoy the rest of the video where you get to hear the rest of my predictions for the Direct. And a little announcement at the end. Hello again everyone, SR here for like the third time in the last 24 hours of yet another Mega Man 11 update. The first thing we're going to talk about is something that was pointed out to me the other day by Deep Weeb on our Discord server, which you should totally join. The Microsoft Store page for Mega Man 11 mentions that the game will contain quote-unquote in-app purchases. Now don't freak out guys, I doubt this game is getting anything crazy like the dreaded loot boxes. In reality, this is most likely referring to the downloadable content, aka DLC. Whether that's Day 1 DLC, DLC for the future, or worse, on-disc DLC that Capcom tends to be infamous for. We already know of one DLC that will be there for sure on launch day, and that is the pre-order bonus that gives you 8 piano arrangement tracks to listen to in-game. I wouldn't be surprised if it's there to purchase separately on launch day for those that didn't pre-order. That's all the DLC we really know about at this point, but it would make sense for Capcom to support Mega Man 11 after launch in the same way that they added content for its predecessors, Mega Man 9 and Mega Man 10. So just for fun, let's throw around some ideas of what we could see for DLC in the future, shall we? The big one on my mind is the Star Force outfit that to this day remains missing in action since the Game Informer coverage last December. I could see it becoming a DLC costume along with some other crossover costumes as something to purchase or as a bonus for using the Mega Man amiibo on the Nintendo Switch version. I can also see the other kinds of content that Mega Man 9 and 10 got, like the endless mode, special stages, and maybe another difficulty mode, as if Mega Man 11 needed more difficulty modes as it is. Speaking of the special stages, they also could work in that Mega Man 11 special weapon design contest they held a while ago. They asked fans to make designs for Mega Man, getting equipped with special weapons from Mega Man 1 through 10 and the Mega Man 11 style. So that could be DLC too, who knows. The other idea I see a lot going around is the inclusion of Bass and Proto Man as playable characters like in the last two games. I think that is definitely possible, but we haven't seen Proto Man and Bass around in Mega Man 11 at all at this point. So when will we see them revealed to the public? Well, that could potentially tie into the next subject matter on the list, because at least one rumor has come true. A Nintendo Direct has been confirmed for tomorrow, September 6th at 3 PM Pacific Time or 6 PM Eastern. It will feature new info on Nintendo Switch and Nintendo 3DS games that are coming soon, and you know what that means. Mega Man 11 is coming out next month, so it would make a lot of sense for Capcom to take advantage of this 35-minute Nintendo Direct presentation to drop a new trailer on us, and maybe even show off one or all of the 3 remaining Robot Masters. Not to mention whether Proto Man and Bass does exist in the game, and perhaps a DLC roadmap of how they plan to support the game after launch. Another thing is we still don't know what the Mega Man amiibo actually does in Mega Man 11, so this would be a prime opportunity to finally detail that too. Does my theory about it being tied to the crossover costumes hold any weight? We'll have to see. Anything could happen, or nothing could happen in this Direct. One thing I do have a good feeling of is the Mega Man 11 demo version that eludes us yet. Could come into play during this Direct as a "this will be available following this presentation" sort of announcement. At companies like Capcom, plans do change all the time, and it would make a lot of sense if they did shoot for September 4th to begin with, but then they got word from Nintendo that a Direct was coming and decided to push back the release date to coincide with the presentation, alongside whatever other Mega Man 11 news they might present. It does make a lot of sense, yeah, but unfortunately I need to stress that there is no guarantee with this one. I have a good feeling this Direct will have something, but if it doesn't, well, rest in peace explosions then. Still, it's a good idea to keep an eye on this Direct presentation, because there's still this Super Smash Bros. Ultimate equation. I don't know if any other Mega Man characters will be represented after Zero as an assist trophy, but stranger things have happened before. But series producer Masahiro Sakurai did say very recently that Mega Man is popular among the sound team, so there will be a lot of music arrangements for the Mega Man series and Smash Bros. Ultimate. And hey, in the event that a Mega Man 11 demo version does shadow drop, you bet we're streaming that bad boy tomorrow night. Again, the Direct is happening at 3 PM Pacific, 6 PM Eastern, and will run for 35 minutes. That's not the only stream though, because I've also decided to do a little live reaction for this Direct here on the YouTube channel. So tune in on ShadowRockZX's YouTube channel around the timing of the Direct if you want to react to the presentation with me. I'll be archiving the chat to you like I did from the Mega Man 11 stream way back. Alright, that's all from me. So thanks for watching, and for all things Mega Man 11 and other things Mega, you're already in the right place. ShadowRockZX. Until tomorrow's Nintendo Direct, rock on!